Hello again. I am making a chocolate layered cheesecake. I've meant to start recording earlier and I forgot, so let me tell you what I've done so far. I have a cup and a half of crushed vanilla wafers, half a cup of powdered sugar, quarter cup of cocoa, and a half a stick of melted butter. And I've just mixed all of that together and I'm pressing it now into my springform pan. And when I get this all spread out on the bottom, I'm going to put it in a 350-degree oven for about 10 minutes and then let it cool and get started on the cheesecake mixture. So I'll bring you back when I get ready to do that. Okay, I've taken my crust out of the oven and now I'm going to start working on the filling. I have 3 8-ounce bricks of cream cheese and 3/4 of a cup of sugar, and I'm going to beat this until creamy, and then I'll add the rest of the ingredients. So let me get this mixed up and I'll bring you back. This is what the cheesecake is going to look like, by the way, and it comes from the Hershey's Recipe Collection cookbook. This is a really nice cookbook. My sister got it for me for Christmas last year, and this was what she requested. It's the Hershey Special Dark Chocolate Layered Cheesecake. So that's what it's going to look like, hopefully. And it's probably not going to look like that exactly because I didn't put it on the side. I just noticed that the crumb mixture was supposed to go on the side too, so it's going to look like a regular cheesecake instead of like this pie. So that's the first mistake, not reading the recipe completely. Okay, in my bowl I've mixed my softened cream cheese and my sugar. I've added a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And now I'm going to add the eggs. It's 4 eggs, one at a time. And I'm going to get that in and then bring you right back when I get that done. By the way, I wanted to show you, I've already put one of the eggs in, but when I'm adding multiple eggs into something, I like to crack them right into a measuring cup. And then, I can't do this with just my 2 hands, and mix at the same time and hold the camera. So what I would do is just pour until a yolk drops in, and that is the equivalent of 1 egg. Enough of the white comes with the yolk that would be 1 whole egg. And then continue mixing, and then that makes it a whole lot easier than to stop, crack another egg, mix it together, crack another egg. You just do it all at once and then it comes together really quickly. Just a quick little tip for you. Okay, so I'm going to get the last of these eggs mixed in, and then I'm going to mix in a 1/4 cup of whipping cream, heavy cream, and I will bring you back when I get that done. I am ready to go on to the next step. Here's where I'm deviating from the recipe a little bit. See the little chocolate swirly pattern on top of the cheesecake? I'm probably not going to do that since I'm transporting this dessert to my mom and dad's on Christmas Day. If I were just going to eat it here, I would probably do that, but I'm afraid it would just not look as pretty, so I'm just not going to do that. What you're supposed to do is take 2 tablespoons of the chocolate chips out of the bag and set aside to melt for the swirly stuff, but I'm not doing that. So I just put the whole bag of bittersweet chocolate chips in a microwave safe bowl, and you microwave it at 15 to 20 second intervals until the chocolate is melted. It's still a little bit warm, but it's not really hot. Then I've measured out 1.5 cups of the cheesecake batter, and you're going to gradually mix this into the chocolate, to the melted chocolate, and stir it in. Then I'm going to finish doing this because I can't do it with just one hand, but you do it slowly so that everything blends together easier, since the chocolate is warm and the cheesecake mixture is cold. So let me finish this and I'll bring you back when I get ready to put it into the pan. Okay, now here is my baked crust. Yes, the vanilla wafers were not completely crumb-like, but I think that's going to add to the texture. So I have 2 cups of the chocolate mixture in my measuring cup, and I'm just going to put it into the pan and spread it out, and I'll bring you back when I have that done. Okay, now I am spreading out with my little mini spatula. Isn't it cute? I'm spreading out the chocolate mixture, the first layer, over the bottom of the crust, or on top of the crust, and I'm going to spread it out thinly, evenly, and this is the bottom layer. So let me get this done, and then I'll bring you back and show you what's next. Now I've got another cup and a half of the cheesecake mixture that I'm adding to the rest of the chocolate that's left over in the bowl, and I'm going to mix this together and then spread it on top of the layer of dark chocolate that I have already on top of the crust. So let me get this done and I'll bring you back and show you what it looks like. Here is the second layer. It is a beautiful color. I'm going to put it on top of this dark chocolate and spread it out with my little spatula, and I'll bring you back when that's done. Okay, now I'm spreading out this second layer on top of the dark chocolate. I'm going to do the same thing, get it really smooth and even. And then you put the last of the plain cheesecake mixture on top of that. So I will finish that and get the third layer, excuse me, on the cheesecake and bring you back when I'm ready to put it in the oven. Alright, now I have the top layer on, just the plain cheesecake mixture. I think next time I do this, my proportions were a little bit off. I think I'm going to put a little less of the chocolate, the dark chocolate in the bottom, because each layer was just a little bit smaller than the bottom layer, but that's okay. You'll live and learn. I'm sure it's still going to taste wonderful. Okay, now this is nice and smooth. I'm going to put it in a 350-degree oven for 50 to 55 minutes until the center is almost set, is what the directions say. So I'm going to do that, and I'll bring you back when I get it out of the oven. I just took the cheesecake out of the oven, and you run a knife around the edge to loosen the cake, and then you let it cool. So tomorrow when I cut it, and it's in pretty layers, I'll show you what it looks like then. This is the finished cheesecake. You can see all 3 layers, hopefully, and looks like people are coming around. Caleb's wanting bite. Okay.
That's a Christmas present.
Thanks for watching.